Did you know that there's a tool that can help your beneficiaries properly inherit your 401k or IRA? Find out in this episode what that tool is. How can you make sure your beneficiaries know how to properly inherit your 401k or IRA? In this episode, Rayden's going to walk you through it and the tool that we've created to help with this.
So the provision to be able to have a stretch IRA or an inherited IRA has been around since 2002, yet only 1 out of every 10 beneficiaries will do it properly. So one of the things that we did in our firm is I went out and I talked to estate planning attorneys and I asked them the question, why do you think this is getting overlooked? Why do so many beneficiaries miss out on such a great opportunity? And what they told me is that first of all, we write wills and we write trusts. We're not really there helping them necessarily with a beneficiary form. So what I wanted to do was to create a tool that would allow beneficiaries to know step by step exactly how to deal with the inheritance issues surrounding the IRA or 401k. So I developed this, an IRA Estate Planner. Now this is not a legal document, but it's a guide that we customize for all of our clients. What I want to do is take you through one in particular section of this guide and help you to understand what 9 out of 10 beneficiaries do incorrectly, and it'll really help you to appreciate what to do correctly to make sure that they get this money the way that you want them to and not Uncle Sam. So we're going to go to the section called Settlement Instructions. In this section, it walks a beneficiary through exactly what to do. To understand the importance, let's talk about what 9 out of 10 beneficiaries do incorrectly. Most beneficiaries, when they find out that they have inherited an IRA or a 401k, they call the institution that's holding the IRA or 401k, say TD Ameritrade, Fidelity, Charles Schwab. Just as an example, they call them up and they say, hi, I'm the beneficiary of an IRA or a 401k held at your institution. The person on the other end of the line then tells them, no problem, we will help you process the claim. Not advise them, but just simply process the claim. So they tell them, they say, we need 3 pieces of information. First and foremost, we need proof of death. Second, we need proof that you are in fact the beneficiary. And the third one is the worst one. They say, please indicate on the form where you would like us to send the money. Now, where do you think most beneficiaries say send the money? It's kind of like a dumb question. They say, send it to me. Put it in my bank account or in my IRA. What they don't know or realize is that when the money leaves that institution, it is no longer called an IRA or 401k. Now, most beneficiaries don't find out about this until about February of the following year when they get a thing called a 1099. Now, if you get a 1099 and it's worth $100,000, $300,000, $500,000 that you have to call income that year, it makes you go to Google and start doing some research. So now you find out about this thing called an inherited IRA or a stretch IRA. And so you call that institution back and you say, hey, we did this wrong. We want to do it over again and set it up properly. Now, what's the institution forced to tell you at that point? We can't fix it. It's too late. So now every year since this provision went into place back in 2002, many beneficiaries write the IRS. And in that writing, they say, hey, we were ignorant to this. We didn't know about this. And then they ask or beg for forgiveness. Now, since 2002, many beneficiaries have written this. And out of all these pleas of ignorance and begging for forgiveness, how many times do you think the IRS has ever given forgiveness? Not one time. Why? The IRS, first of all, never gives anybody anything for ignorance. We're supposed to understand the tax code. So what this guide will do is it will walk the beneficiary through exactly what to ask for when they call the institution, how they need to do it and set it up properly. This guide has helped many beneficiaries save millions of dollars over their lifetimes. So what could this mean for you and your family? Well, with this type of guide, you can actually give it to your son or daughter or grandchildren and make sure that they completely understand these steps. So one of the things we do for our clients is we customize this and we make sure that everyone in the family knows exactly how this works, that they're educated so they do not lose millions of dollars over their lifetime. Don't you feel that having a guide like this for your children and grandchildren could make sure you have a peace of mind retirement plan? Thank you for watching the video. I hope you found it beneficial. But if you still have questions as you plan for and live through retirement, I have put together an extensive kit to answer some of the most pressing questions as you plan for retirement. Just click the link below or give the office a call and we'll send the kit out right away.